Okay, fun day in the studio today. New gear arrived. Been waiting for this since I ordered it back in November of last year, and it's taken a while to get here. All right, finally, it's in. My Z-Cam E2 F6. Finally got it, along with my Portkeys monitor. Came in, the BM5, and the Tilta cage to go with it. So I'm anxious to get this thing all built and put together and start playing around with it and see what it's see what it can do. See what it can do. But before that, I have to shoot a job out here for Nike today. So I'm gonna have to put a pause on this and do some actual work that I get paid for. So I'm gonna do that right now. Okay, that shoot is done. Now, everybody's gone, cleaned up. Let's take a look at what's inside the box. Let's see what we have here. Cables, power cables, Wi-Fi antenna. There it is, right there. Feels really good. I've never felt one before. Bought it sight unseen. Feels really strong. Good metal thing, and hopefully these buttons work better now that they've said. It's a little hard to open, but that's okay. And the heat in the studio just came on, so it's gonna be loud. I'm gonna go turn that off. All right, looks pretty good. Nice, solid feeling piece of equipment. Now let's take a look at cables, everything here. That looks good. Now we've got the Portkeys BM5, which is to work with the controller with the Z-Cam E2, so that's good. See what we got here. Nice little box that this comes in. That's nice. Cables for this. See what we got here. Oh, thumb drive. Probably instructions. Cables, power cables. Looks like a protective screen, extra screen, cloth. Clean things up. That looks good. Let's open this guy up, take a look at it. Nice. All the features. Again, very solid feeling. Nice metal. Feels good. Feels good, feels good, feels good. We got that, we got that. And now we're going to need something to rig this all up with. So we got the Tilta cage here. I'll link with all this stuff in the bottom, in the comments area. I'll link what all the packages I've got and everything, the different things that I bought. This was a kit thing, not just the cage, but it came with a handle. Well, that's nice. That's good and solid. And this is a handle that holds a battery in it that'll power the monitor off this battery, so I don't need to put a battery on the back of this, which will be nice. Keep a little bit of weight off of that. Those are kind of a problem when you get too much weight on them. And that's nice there too. Nice looking setup. Yeah, that feels good. All right, let's build this, put this thing together. I've got all the pieces laid out here. I'll put it all together, kind of explain what I've got. First off, I had to do a little bit of reconfiguring this thing, a little after work on it. When it was sent to me, I think it was for the regular E2, not the E2 F6. And this portion of it right here was a little too thick, so the camera wouldn't slide in all the way. So I just, instead of looking online, I looked online. They're all back ordered now. So I just decided to grind it down, make it fit myself, and it works really good now. So a little manufacturer work on my end to make it work, and we'll go ahead and build this out now. So we're just gonna slide this guy in here like this. It's got a couple screws, hold it together, one on the bottom. So put that one in on the bottom loosely, then go to the side. There's one on the side that goes right in here. Oops. The screws in here. And I kind of finger tied them both so I can work it in. Again, I don't know if this cage is exactly right because I don't know if it was just for the E2 and not the E2 F6. So I got a little screwdriver here. Get that guy in. Not too tight, just a little tight. There we go. So that's all mounted there. And I've got an Arca Swiss plate on the bottom here because all my tripods and mounts work with an Arca Swiss mount. So I've got that plate on the bottom there already installed, and already put the handle on, which is easy. Just slides right in over here and screws right on like that. That's good to go. Like that. Then I got this little guy from SmallRig, which is a quick release adapter for the monitor. So this little guy I'm going to put right on the front here. That goes like that. And then we'll put it on the bottom of the monitor. Then I just keep this guy on my monitor all the time. It doesn't fit in that case that this comes with anymore, but I like things to go on a lot quicker, and then it just slides on. Yeah, it's hard to see when I'm looking at it like that. Just bayonets on like that, and then you lock it, and then you're good to go. And then just tip it up a little bit, however you like. Sony batteries on the back, or V-mount, whichever you want to go with. Right now, since I just got this thing, I don't have the V-mount hookup yet, so just with the Sony mount is good for me. The Sony battery right now is good. Then you've got your Wi-Fi antenna on the back, which goes in just like that. Just like that, boom, you're good to go there. And this guy lets the BM5 control, and that just plugs in right down here, boom, just like that, where it says remote, media remote, or camera remote. And then this goes over to where it says Boy, I need my glasses on. Thought I could do it without my glasses, but I can't. So then it plugs into remote, which is a little plug right here on the back of the camera right there. Plug that in, you're good to go there. Side grip comes without the battery. Just get your battery right here. Another Sony battery, smaller size, which I will list all these things on the comments down below. Pops right in here. Then you've got power in this thing that can work the monitor, and it goes right on the side here and screws right on. Just like that. Pretty simple there. Then you've got on the side, I gotta get that a little tighter. That's good. Then on the side you have the mount for the Samsung T5 SSD drive, so you don't have to use a CFast card on the other side, so you don't need to worry about that. Just mount this guy right here. Right in here. There we go. Just like that. This guy, well, you don't want to tighten this yet, because then the drive won't fit in it. And it just slides right in here, and you flush it up to that guy right there, just like that. Tighten that down, then the drive's in there nice and tight, and it's not going anywhere. Then you've got this little adapter right here, goes on like, plugs right in there, and then screws on. You can do it with your fingers too if you like, a little easier with a screwdriver. So that's in good back there. And then on the back of the camera, it's got another screw-in mount. These cords never come off. Push it in. This one you can do with your fingers, a little easier. Right there, and that's screwed right in there. So your CFast card, your SSD is all hooked in, ready to go. Then it's got a little thing for the back of the camera right here, which holds the HDMI in really nicely, so it doesn't slide, come out. It's really nice that all these things don't come out. And it screws in right here on the back, just like this. Just like that. And it's nice that it's got a little bit of a slide here, so if you get a smaller HDMI cord, it'll let it tighten up on that. You've got your HDMI hook up here, cord pops right in the back here. That's good. Then it connects right on the side here of the monitor. Boom, like that. And then, well, for now, I don't have a cord to hook up the USB cord to hook up the monitor, so just the BM5 has a little slide back here. Pull this guy out, drop your battery in, boom, you're good to go like that. And then wrap that around, get a lens on this thing, which is, you just spin this dial like that, pop this off, a nice full frame chip in there, lens on here, and then just tighten the ring like that. And there we go. And that's a look at my setup on the first day of having this guy. Now, I'm gonna go out and shoot some footage. Now, I can't wait actually to go out and shoot some footage, see how this thing compares to my 1DX Mark II, and do a little test, and I'll have a little, show some footage on this next week. All right, I'm out.